to put it in the middle of the screen so we can both see it better. And under this so we can see it. And then I made this a little bit larger. I don't know if it'll work down here. New. Managing moderators can support your channel even more ways. Close. We don't need all this stuff. I can't see nothing. What is that? Let viewers ask questions or weigh in on topics. Huh. A new, you can make a poll. No, not going to do that right now. And there's that dang heart I never did get rid of. Shoot. Hey, Linda.
Oh, so we're live?
Yeah, we're live. I was reading all this stuff popping up, like new stuff popping up, and I'm like, what is going on now? What are they doing now? And I've got it further away from me. It's kind of in the middle, actually. I think it's closer to him, and I'm the one that can't see. So I'm trying to. But I also, in my system, I made my display larger. So hopefully we can read these better. There wasn't another larger, like there's 4 or 5 sizes you can make your display. And there was still yet another larger one, but I didn't go that far large because I was afraid that wouldn't fit in the screen there. Mm-hmm. So maybe this will help though. It is larger. It is larger than it has been. And I put it right in the middle so we can both maybe read it.
I mean, I can slide over a little bit and you can slide this way. Maybe that might help a little bit.
Okay.
Because you still got Nancy. Your computer tilted that way, the way that you always.
Barb and Jovita. I said it right.
I think so.
I said it right that time. So let's see. Everybody's saying hi to everybody. Okay. Well, what we've been up to. We went to Holland and Lily's at Higgs Rock Farm.
You nailed it.
We went to our friends Holland and Lily at Higgs Rock Farm, live about an hour and a half from us, and we went and visited them last Saturday and had a good time. A lot of people will remember them from the picnic, the Heartland Homesteaders Picnic we do every year. It's coming up in September, I think 14th. So if anybody can possibly make it, it's at Grand Rivers, Kentucky. It's we have a great time. It's just a potluck picnic, and you can set up a free booth. And I'll probably repeat this a little later on when some more people get in here. But we have the Heartland Homesteaders Facebook page where you can find this information. And so this year you can set up a free booth. If you have products that you like to sell, you can set up a free table, free booth out there. And we will have a seed swap, so we will have a table. I don't think we're going to have anybody manning that, maybe, but probably not necessary. So we may just have a table set up and dump seeds on it, and you can come and bring 5 seeds of yours and take 5 seeds of somebody else's. So, and if you don't bring seeds, at the end of the day, there's usually seeds left over anyway. So if you don't bring seeds or don't have seeds to bring, you can wait a little, and get seeds later after some of the others have, swapped out. And then at the end of the day, there's always seeds left over.
I was going to say, a lot of people just bring seeds because they've got so many anyhow, and just pick 1 or 2 out that they might want that they didn't have.
Hey, Jesus is Lord. Yeah. So anyway, I noticed that Gil over at Camp Patton family compound is live also. I don't know if he's been going live on Friday nights. If he is, I am sorry that we are cutting in on his, but this was our old time that we used to do, and we decided if we were going to go back to doing lives, we would just go back to our old time, because there's so many now that there's no way to find a spot you're not going to step on somebody's toes. So we decided just to go ahead and do our old time, no matter who else is live. I know there's a couple of others live. I did not know Gil was going live at this time. It might just be a pop-up last decision he made. If not, if he's been going live at this time, we apologize to him for stepping in on his spot, but we decided we needed to just go back to our old time if we were going to go live. So anyway, he is live. He sounds like he's got a really good, I just noticed it a while ago pop up. It sounded like a really good topic. So if you don't go over there and watch him now, be sure that you go watch it later, because it sounded like a really good topic he had over there. So a lot of people just got off of Jan's live, and I don't know who else is live at this time.
Hello, Lisa.
I know there's a couple, and we, apologize to them, but we just had to do what we had to do and get our spot back. Yep. Hello, Money Pit, Donald and Lisa. They usually come to the picnic. I'm not sure they're coming this year. I think they said they were. And so we have a great time at the picnic. There's usually been about 100 people that show up. A lot of them have channels. A lot of them don't, probably about half and half. We probably have about half that has channels and half that don't. Yeah. Yeah. There's just no way I can catch everyone's lives. I know. It's hard. And so we just do what we do,
Hey, Holland and Lily.
We catch them, and if we don't, we don't. And maybe I'll get to catch some of it later. And sometimes it's hard to watch a whole hour. So sometimes I'll go back and watch somebody and watch 15 or 20 minutes of it and then have to get off and go do something,
I need all the prayers I can get, Mr. Willie. Hopefully I'll make another year.
Oh, you said it right. There are so many that do lives right now. It's hard to find a good time. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Thank goodness for replay. So yeah, there you go.
Yep.
So anyway, we went to Hicks Rock Farm. There they are. We went to Hicks Rock Farm last Saturday and had a great time. It was Lee's birthday. It was Lee's birthday last Saturday. And
Holland's fat fingers are getting in the way.
And him and Holland.
See you again.
Lee and Holland hunted arrowheads, found some arrowheads. So that was nice for his birthday that he found arrowheads on his birthday. And me and Lily went to the Amish stores and had a good time. We always, every time we go visit them, me and Lily go to the Amish stores.
For them too.
Wasn't any good deals.
Gave me and Holland some nice peace and quiet time.
Whatever.
It did.
Whatever. We didn't get any great deals this time though. Where we usually go is like usually I like that one close to them, and we usually find some kind of good deals, and we just didn't get much. So we didn't get much at all. I mean, we didn't even buy much, and there was not any good deals. So we ended up deciding to go to a little further over where there's more Amish stores and go there. And they just didn't have much good deals either. I did get some yogurt that was good deal. And it's not, I didn't know, I'd never had that kind of yogurt before. I usually get like keto type yogurt. I usually get the Oikos. I'm probably not saying that name right. Oikos, Oikos, 000 is what my doctor told me to get. So I usually get that, and I really like that. I get the vanilla and then add stuff in it. But this was a keto, that was the name of it, keto yogurt, blueberry. And it ain't the greatest. I will eat it because I done bought it, but it wasn't the greatest. But it was cheap. So That was the best deal I found. And yeah. So anyway, we had a great time though. We just love going to visit them. Let's see. Read. Yes, that's why I changed my lives to 30 minutes. Donald jumped on a surprise live tonight because we are still learning. Happy late birthday, Lee. Yes, we will be at the picnic. Money Pit will be at the picnic. Nancy, I haven't seen any notifications from your channel in weeks. I assumed you stopped YouTube. Hey, Julie Cook. Haven't stopped. I love Chobani Greek yogurt. I used to get Chobani. My doctor told me to get this Oikos 000. So that's what I've been getting.
Well, Linda, you talking about the peach. Something been getting our peaches.
Fiddle and chamomile.
I'd say 80% of our peaches are gone. And the ones I'm finding on the ground have little teeth mark all in them. Either coons or squirrels again.
Yeah, probably squirrels. We have a lot of squirrels.
We had that problem about 3, maybe 4 years ago. This happened.
Things, yeah. For YouTube. Okay, so one thing I can tell you, I noticed that I'm not getting a lot of my friends' YouTube notifications anymore, and I think it's because one thing, that algorithm, that algorithm is crazy mess.
Oh,
so it's like if you know how, like if you watch something else, something catches your attention and you watch a video of something totally different, say not homesteading, say I don't know. Somebody comes on a video of pets brushing their pet.
Our apples.
And you see that video about somebody brushing their pet, and you decide you're gonna go watch that, and you watch that pet brushing video. Then the next thing you know, all the notifications you get are about pet brushing videos, right? So that's what happens right there, is that algorithm messes you up because we go watch something else all of a sudden, and then that's what they want to give us. It's like, I have noticed that, and I knew that happened, but it's really bad, because I will watch one little thing that just happens to catch my attention, and then I don't see, and then maybe before I watch one of my friends again, I watch another video about something totally different, lip gloss, and then I'm getting pet videos and lip gloss all of a sudden all the time. It's like, come on. So that's what happens. I hate it. It's stupid, but that's what happens, y'all. And if you don't interact, they will quit showing you somebody. So you always got to give that thumbs up and comment, if for no other reason, just to keep them in your notifications, right? So there you go.
I don't know how it works.
Let's see. Where was I at? We have tons of mosquitoes. Yeah. I bought this peach. I have that problem with my pears. The deer eat them up. The same here. I have to go search some people. Yeah, that's what I had to do today. I've been trying to catch up last night and today. I was trying to catch up on some people, and I was like, okay, I went down through my notifications and couldn't find any of my friends, anybody hardly. And I thought, well, what's going on? And I thought about all this, and I had to go search for several people, and then I couldn't even think of everybody. So I'm trying to think of everybody I need to go check out because I've missed a lot. Anyway, that happens to me today. I watched one video on pickled eggs today, and there were about 15 more. Yep. I watch a huge variety of videos on YouTube. YouTube puts it on your feed for some reason. Yeah. I wish they had a favorite column. Yeah, something to let them know this is what I want to watch. And these people, like there's so many that are my friends that I know. I've met, and I want to watch anything they put up.
Well, she thinks they are anyway, Johnny.
What?
Nothing.
What?
Johnny texted me, want to know, says, you got friends? I said, yeah, she claims that they are.
Anyway, I have a friend. Speaking of friends, I have a friend. Johnny's not my friend. I have
No,
a friend.
he's just your
So my
son-in-law.
son-in-law. I have a friend who just started a channel today. Like, she put up her first video today. Sweet, sweet lady. She lives here in our county. She's a friend of mine. She used to be, and that's how we met. She was the Chamber of Commerce director. And of course, I do the newspaper. So we went to events at the same time, and I seen her all the time, and went and talked to her a lot, and we become friends. And I want to put up her channel in here. And please, 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 she's only got 5 subscribers right now. And she's going to do, she's 60 something. I don't remember if she told me, but she's like 60
She ended
plus.
up saying 66 in the video.
60 plus.
Eventually.
She wants to show the life of a single, she's a widow, 60 plus person. And she's going to do like organizing and stuff like that. Just, I guess kind of whatever. But she was talking mostly about doing like organizing videos and stuff. But just please go give her a subscribe so she can eventually go live. Okay. And I'm going to put,
66.
hopefully, I'm going to put her link. There it is. There's her link. Please go subscribe to her and give her a subscribe for me. And tell her I sent you. Tell her Stringfield Ridge Farm sent you. And yeah, Myra version 6.0. That's her channel.
Mm-hmm.
And she's just a sweet lady. And like I said, she's a widow. And she she retired. When she retired, she was gonna move to Portugal.
That's right, Mr. Willie.
Just out of the blue. She has nobody in Portugal. Just out of the blue, she had decided she wanted to retire in Portugal. And then her son, she has a son here. Then her son started having babies, so she got grandbabies. So she didn't go to Portugal. She stayed here because she started having grandbabies. And I thought, yep, grandchildren will do that to you. Mm-hmm. So anyway, y'all go subscribe to her, Myra. Let's see. Money Pit said, you're my friend. I believe you can customize your feed. Sometimes a survey pops up.
Mr. Willie said imaginary friends don't count. So.
You would think I have imaginary friends. My grandson walked in on me yesterday talking to myself. I was in the kitchen and I was trying to figure out how I was going to do something. And I was standing there kind of mulling it over in my head. And I said some of it out loud. And he had done walked in my front door and I didn't hear him. And he started laughing. And I turned around. And I said, you heard me talking to myself. I said, that's all right. I had to plan. I had to plan it out.
Well, I'm glad you done it by your own self instead of Marcoing me and doing it all out in front of me and then figuring it out.
I can't read this. What is this?
I can't figure out.
Something daughter-in-law. My daughter-in-law said,
oh, okay.
They can read your mind. I burst out laughing. She was dead serious. Yeah. I believe they are listening. It. Yeah. Okay.
From where I'm at, it looks like DLL, but an I and a L. I can say it now.
She said she can think of something and an ad for it pops up. Just about. I can mention something and an ad pops up.
Oh, yeah. We can talk about something and then.
Oh, the link goes to my channel? No, it shouldn't go to my channel. You clicked on the wrong thing because it says YouTube at Myra-version 6.0. Click on that. You might have clicked on my name accidentally. Just try it. I think. Yeah. Money Pit said just subscribe to her. Hi, Christy Betts. So try it again and click on just that link. I think maybe you accidentally hit my name instead of, hey, strong enough to bend. Look at there. Shannon and Beverly, or Shannon or Beverly, not sure who and which. I see
Well,
y'all's.
it's one
I
of the
see
two.
them on Facebook. I don't.
So
I see them on Facebook, and I hardly ever
It's
say
a
anything.
50-50.
But I have been kind of keeping up with y'all a little bit on Facebook now and then. Separately, though, I see her all the time on there. I'm not sure I see Shannon as much anymore. Anyway,
I've been by their house a few times.
I do it all the time. The voices in my head are a hoot. Okay, I don't know if this is my glasses or my spots in my eyes, but I'm having a hard time seeing. It ain't the glasses, I don't guess. I think it's my spots.
You got spots.
Urban Bucket, hey there. Who's listening to Big Brother? Okay. I hope Christy's doing good. Okay, let's see. Moving on. So I subscribed to her channel. Hey, Linda, how are you? Awesome. Thank y'all for subscribing to her.
Yes.
And if you don't mind, let her know I sent you. Give me a little plug in her ear.
Big Brother eliminated.
But she is she retired, but she's working like a part-time little job around here. But she wants to get into YouTube and try that for a while. And I think she'll be great at it. Once she gets started, she'll be great at it. So okay. HEB Urban Bucket. Okay. So I had MRI. I've told y'all about my spots in my eyes, and I was having headaches, and I've had a bunch of different health problems, and I had to have that MRI. Had that the other day.
Yesterday.
Yesterday? Not yesterday.
Thursday morning.
Oh wow.
It's only Friday.
It seems like longer than that. Wow. Anyway, so I had it yesterday morning, and it was terrible. It was horrible. I'm kind of claustrophobic a little bit, not real bad, but just enough that bothered me. But also, nobody told me what with contrast meant. So I had to have a CAT scan with contrast and an MRI with contrast. And they didn't tell me what with contrast meant until they were fixing to do it. And it's IV, and they shoot dye in the IV in you, and the dye is hot and makes you feel like you got to pee. And I could almost taste it. And then they run you through the thing. First they run you through the thing.
Hello, Alfonso.
First, then they give you that. Then they run you back through the thing. So it's horrible. And so then I had to have the CAT scan, and then the CAT scan with contrast.
Yeah, they lit her up. That's what they done.
Then I had to have the MRI, and then shoot that up again and have the MRI again. So it was absolutely the most painful thing. No, it wasn't. I'm lying. It wasn't the most painful thing I've ever been through, because I've had 5 kids and a liver biopsy. The liver biopsy was the most painful thing I ever had. That was years ago. But anyway, it was miserable. I must say that. It was miserable because they put that thing over your face. I couldn't handle that. That thing they put over your face for the MRI, I couldn't do it. And she had to take that off and put a smaller one on, but it takes longer. If you put this one on, it takes 15 minutes. If you put this one on, it takes 20 minutes. So I had to go with the 20 minutes because I couldn't stand this thing in my face.
I've had to have one done before,
Oh, yeah.
too.
Yeah, all that mess. Oh, all the noises it makes. I prayed the whole time. I prayed for everybody I could think of. I had to close my eyes. I had to keep my eyes closed, and I had to pray. I prayed for each of my children, each of my grandchildren, each of my church family, each of my friends. Just to keep
and not
my
one
mind.
time did she mention me in that
I did
part.
pray for you.
What did you tell him? No.
I prayed for my husband.
Yeah, but she
My
mentioned
husband.
everybody besides me. You'd think it'd
Let's
have been
see.
her
Okay, I'm
children,
missing
then
some stuff.
me.
Let me
and-
get back up here and subscribe to your
But
friend. Big
no,
Brother
she just-
eliminated those watching and listening to them. Great to see you
Good grief.
too.
I should have touched my hair.
And there's Alfonso. Hello, Alfonso from Colorado. Hope you're all having a blessed day. Lit you up. You read that. Presently, be careful because Teresa's voices in her head may tell her to grab a knife. I can't grab a knife without cutting myself. Oh my gosh. Well, I have been canning, and I've been canning
That's one way to do it.
tomatoes and potatoes. And every time I touch a knife and go to peeling or cutting, I cut myself. Every time.
We're going to end up having to take her to the
Sounds
hospital.
are a
one of these
carnival
nights.
ride. Yeah. I remember being able to taste that stuff. Yep. I had to keep my eyes shut. I just closed my eyes, and when I had mine done, I was praying and singing. No, singing? I don't know if that was supposed to be singing. Sighing? You probably need the most prayer. Lee needs the most prayer.
Mhm.
When I went through the scan, they turned on classic rock, and I medicated before going in. Bring it. I don't think they had any music for me. They didn't have no music. I didn't have no music. See, that might have been the problem. Maybe they should have had some music playing. I've tried everything. This technologically challenged old woman can do to find the ladies' page and can't find it. What is the name of it, please? Okay, Nancy just posted it down here. So our treasured home, Nancy, she just posted it down there. So go to that link and you can subscribe. Just be sure you hit the link and not our treasured home's name. My family screams no when I get near sharp objects. Yeah. She prayed for that life insurance policy payout to go through. Hi, prepping artists. Welcome. I haven't been over to their channel in a while either.
I don't think we've got any vinyl records anymore, do we?
Do you have any vinyl records? I came across 2 vinyl records of bluegrass gospel at the thrift store where I work at. No, we don't have any. I used to have some that I got out of an old trailer I was cleaning out, and I think I sold them all on eBay or something.
I can't remember.
Pretty sure. Christy, I better keep this double barrel I have for you. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. I've been canning. I said that. I've been canning and gardens. Our gardens are doing good. We had tons of yellow squash. It is unbelievable because we normally don't do that good with yellow squash because of squash bugs. We used to do good with yellow squash before the squash bugs come along, and then for the past 4 or 5 years we've had squash bugs. But this year, 3 squash plants are doing great. Mm-hmm. We've had a lot of squash. I've been putting up squash and onions, and
they have been doing great, but they're about ready to fizzle
they
out.
have done great. They have done great. They're starting to slow down. Mm-hmm. But I've had tomatoes, potatoes, onions, squash, a little bit of zucchini, not a whole lot of zucchini, mm-hmm. but we only done 1 plant. Black-eyed peas. What else did I do over there? Salsa. I done salsa. Which is, hey, Brenda. Brenda came in. Brenda Duncan.
Alfonso, it ain't been that bad, but we've had several days so far this year. It's been in the 90s. That the heat index has been in the triple digits.
And very humid.
And had one day it was I think, heat index of 112, and that was pretty miserable with that kind of humidity.
Let's see, I was reading. If you count mosquitoes as a crop, we would be killing it.
Mosquitoes everywhere.
I was chasing a coyote 4th of July. Got one of my roosters, which I had previously threatened with Nanny's
Iron skillet and named him chicken dinner. Talk about me being slow.
Holland's got a whole bunch of roosters he wants to name chicken dinner.
Yeah.
He's got way too many roosters right now he's trying to get rid of. In Lippy grocery haul video, she said that she bought Buddy some plums.
But she realized that she made a mistake because she actually bought
prunes. I like prunes. I like prunes.
Yeah, but when you're talking about Lippy, that's understandable. I can see it happening.
I'm not handling the heat as well as I used to. Me too, Christy. Mm-hmm.
I mean,
she told me that they don't want to.
Technically, it is a plum, but it's just a dried up plum.
Yep,
it's a raisin version.
Yep, Alfonso, you probably don't need to be. No, none of us need to be out walking the trails by yourself in this kind of heat.
No.
My chickens shut the eggs off for the last 2 days. Finally got 9 tonight. Those real hot days, the chickens stopped laying. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, ours have slowed down quite a bit in this heat. But they're also getting pestered by these guineas. Y'all know I've talked about these 3 guineas, the 3 guineas that showed up in our yard from the neighbor across the cornfield. But one of them
disappeared.
Tell the story. Tell what happened.
Well, it couldn't get on top of the coop with the other ones one night for some reason. Every time I went out there to try to get it, and it just kept running around the coop, and I couldn't get a hold of it. So I said, "The heck with it! It'd go get in a tree." Well, it never did come back. So,
hey, Roberta.
I guess it didn't make it in the trees somewhere.
Yeah. So now
it had rained really, really hard that day. So I don't know if it was just so drenched and wasn't dried out enough that it couldn't fly good, or
that's possible, I guess.
Something had happened that day to it during the storms or what. But
so there was a white one and 2 gray ones, and I figured out now that the white one is a male and the 2 gray ones were females, and one of the females something happened to. But we still have the white one and the gray one out there. The white one is a male, and they are pestering my chickens like they run my chickens around. He does. The white one does. He runs my chickens around till my chickens are scared of him. Anyway.
Never does, Holly.
I just have 5 hens now, and one's an old girl.
I threw a dip net at one of mine.
My friend even told me that she doesn't want me on the trails by myself anymore. She really worries that I may fall asleep walking on the trails. You told us that last time. Yeah. I've kept too many roosters trying to keep 3 breeds running without crossing. My guineas told me the coyote was there. They alarmed this afternoon, and it was just a wild bunny rabbit. Having been dealing with thunderstorms this week. Have been dealing. Didn't work. Yeah. Didn't work. Yeah. Yeah. So now he's trying to get rid of roosters. We were having a bad predator problem. Got like 20 chickens. The last couple months. We've been reinforcing our running coops. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's bad. Okay. All right. Guinea. We talked about the guinea.
Hello, Roberta.
I said hi to Roberta a while ago. Yeah. What else? Let's see. We do have, even though the chickens have slowed down laying, We have an absolute overabundance of eggs. We just don't eat enough eggs, and
Well,
I'm not working now.
At
and
least you know you
I'm
have.
working from home now.
At least you know
So I'm
you
not
have a
selling
neighbor
any.
that's looking out for you.
Who? Oh, Alfonso, yeah. So I have an overabundance of eggs, and I have done everything. I've pickled eggs. I've put eggs in the water glassed eggs. I have eggs in mineral oil. I have eggs dehydrated. I have eggs everywhere, every kind, everything. I've given them away, and I still have tons of eggs. And I have scrambled eggs for the dogs. I almost don't know what else to do with eggs, y'all. I swear I don't. I right now over on the stove, because it's summertime, we're not using the stove, but it stays cool over there. So I have about 2 baskets full of eggs and an egg carton over there.
Yeah.
And I've got eggs in the refrigerator, and I've got eggs done every way you can do them. I don't know what else to do, y'all. Any suggestions? What do you do with your absolute overabundance of eggs? I was selling 3 dozen a week at work, but I'm not working up there anymore. I'm working from home now. I did get me a sign. Oh, let me show my sign. I got me a sign. Oh, it's stuck to the seat. It's stuck to the seat.
Oh, I guarantee you that there would make the HOA mad.
What? Tell me.
Alfonso live in an HOA. We're not.
Discreet speaker in my backyard and play a rooster sound. That's funny. Anybody needs some sexy American breasts, Delaware or Jubilee Orpington roosters? I know a guy. Farm stand. Well, here's what I done. I haven't put it up yet. I need to put it up. But
You
here's
just
what I
gonna have
done.
to take them suckers downtown there.
This has got my
set 'em
phone
up.
number on it. I had this made on Etsy. Somebody on Etsy makes these. It's a little flag. It's got the little flag holder to fit on one of those little flag holder things. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? So somebody on Etsy is making these. And I need one of those little, yard stands that you stick a flag on. And I'm going to put it down by my mailbox. Isn't that awesome? I love it. I absolutely love it. So there you go. That's what I'm going to do. But I still got to get rid of, because I need to sell fresh eggs. I still have to get rid of all these eggs that are over here. That will work for fresh eggs, but I've got tons of old eggs over here.
Holland's got roosters for y'all, and we got eggs.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Let's see. I have a neighbor that scrambles them and feeds them to her chickens. It's an idea. Well, that would work. I've been scrambling them and feeding them to the animals some, but I probably am just going to have to do a whole lot of that until I get to going on this selling again.
No, we ain't trading eggs for roosters, Holland.
A homesteader that
been
used
trying
to
to give us
live
the roosters
in Washington State said she could sell hers for $12
and
a
we
dozen.
know you got plenty of eggs too. So
wow, if I could sell them for $12 a dozen, I'd go deliver them all over. Go deliver them. We usually get 18 to 22 eggs a day. I freeze dried, gave away, fed them back to the chickens, and still got too many. Yeah, we only have how many hens we got now? 12. We have 12 hens, 13 hens, but we just don't eat enough eggs. And now my daughter has chickens too, and
wants more.
She has chickens too. She needs a sign too, a flag. But yeah, I don't know. So if I get rid of all these and I get this flag put up, and hopefully I can start selling some enough to not have so many, But I think that we just don't eat enough eggs. We need to eat more eggs. Now, occasionally, on Wednesday nights, our church eats every Wednesday night. Every Wednesday night, we have a meal. And there's always a different theme. And some Wednesday nights, we have breakfast. I love it when we have breakfast because I scramble up a whole big bowl full of eggs and take
Right,
them.
Holly.
And that helps. Yes, so I'm feeding them back to the chickens. Just cook them. You don't want them taking a liking to eating raw eggs. Yeah. You can't find a yard in our area that doesn't have a chicken coop. It's a good thing to be overblessed. Yeah, that's true. Egg salad on healthy crackers. Yep. Cindy love her eggs every day, but I don't always want them every day. Yeah. Well, that's me. I just don't eat them every day. When I have grandkids here, they always want scrambled eggs and toast. They love my scrambled eggs and they want scrambled eggs and toast every time. But they haven't been here as much lately. So they're just stacking up over there. Bake with them and freeze what you bake. Well, I don't bake a whole lot. But that's an idea. I did at one time, but we just didn't have freezer room anymore. I was taking and freezing 2 eggs per bag and putting in the freezer to bake with, because a lot of recipes call for 2 eggs. So I was taking and freezing 2 eggs to a baggie and freezing them. Well, we don't have freezer room to waste on eggs when there's so many other ways to preserve them, But I've got them every which way. I've got them dehydrated and everything. Pickled, dehydrated, water glass, and in mineral oil, everything. Yeah. You could sell the eggs with your specialty. Yeah.
That's what I say.
Does your church still have an organ console or a piano? We have a piano. We just don't have a piano player. We need a good piano player at our church. Really bad.
Really, really bad.
Let's see. What else? Oh, yeah. We got about 15 minutes.
Take some to the preacher for brownie points. I don't think that ever would happen.
I did actually take some to church a while back, and I took like 6 dozen.
He knows that she already calls him grouchy guy, so he's even preached on that before.
I took about 6 dozen to church a while back, but there's so many people at church that have chickens that not very many people want to take them, because we have a little old country church out in the middle of nowhere in the backwoods of Ballard County, and most everybody has chickens, so that didn't go well. But I might try that again. Maybe some of them took them, I think. So, I mean, I know they did, but there was kind of reluctance. I took 6, and I think a couple of them got gone, and then the rest of them, I said, take them, please take them. If you could eat an angel food cake with a Sabayon sauce, uses a dozen eggs. Well, Miss Lily has a good angel food cake recipe, so I could get that angel food cake recipe from Miss Lily at Higgs Rock Farm and make it. I don't know if I could make it low carb, maybe. Farmer's market near you. Well, there kind of is, but I could try that. And I think Holland said that. Holland said I needed to get a hold of the little old ladies that sat at the farmer's market and see if they would buy my eggs cheap and resell them, and they could make a little some of the profits. So might try that. But our little farmer's market ain't got hardly anybody sitting there. There's one little lady now. Used to be two little ladies that sat there. And one of them moved on up the road because they were trying to compete with each other. I hope they don't watch YouTube. They were always trying to compete with each other. So if you stopped and went, you had to buy something from each one or they would get mad. So it was crazy. It was two little ladies. And they had pretty much the same stuff. They had, cucumbers and tomatoes and watermelon, corn, And so you had to buy a little bit from this one and a little bit from that one, or you got the evil eye from one of them. So anyway, so one of them moved on up the road to a spot by herself.
I hate you got thrown out of the choir because of that.
Because of my blindness after playing with them for 18 months. Well, yeah, that's crazy.
He was saying that he would be our piano player if he knew where at, but he didn't know.
I think you're a long way from us, buddy.
Yeah, I think you're a long ways too.
We are in Western Kentucky. And I think from just reading your posts, I think you live up north, maybe. I don't remember.
No, I think just a while ago he was saying out there with the heat.
Oh, yeah. Why did I think up north? I don't know. But anyway, we're in Western Kentucky.
Because you get things backwards all the time.
Well, I don't know.
I'd say I love you in
Colorado.
Colorado.
Nah, that's where I knew that's where you lived. I knew it. Yep, I knew it. Sometimes the Amish will buy eggs and resell them. That's kind of an idea, but I'm too far from the Amish for me to do it. But that might be an idea for Higgs Rock Farm.
Well, Colorado ain't really up north.
Well, it's up high. I was thinking mountains.
Yeah, it's got mountains, but it ain't up north.
Okay, enough said. That's close. There's a family that takes the pasture eggs every Sunday.
You around Arizona and.
Well, that's an idea. I could take the preacher eggs every Sunday. And if it's a gift, he can't refuse, right?
That's right.
There's an idea.
But you're thinking of John Denver song, Colorado
every
Rocky
Sunday.
Mountain High. That's the reason why you're thinking up high.
It is up high, I would assume. Lee, it's north of us. See, Mary Beth said, Lee, it is north of us.
Colorado's like there.
Whatever. You ain't no map wizard.
I've seen it on the map.
I'm in the Denver metro area. In this heat, I'm not firing up my oven for love nor money. I fry lacy cornbread, but I refuse to bake anything. Yeah. I've got a sweet family of 5 kids I can take eggs to next door. That's a good idea. That's a good idea, Christy. That's what I need to do is find a couple of families that can use some eggs. Yeah, I've just been looking at church and family, but I could find some others maybe. But I'm gonna put up a flag too, so maybe I'll sell a few. When I get my flag up, sell a few. Take the preacher a dozen every Sunday.
It's just a little north of us.
Okay, it's north
going
of us.
straight across, but north, Montana. North. That's north.
Well, it's still north of us.
South.
It's still north of us.
No, it's northwest.
Northwest of us.
Actually, it's west.
Whatever.
Northwest.
Whatever. Senior centers, homeless shelters. We don't think we have any homeless shelters. Would appreciate eggs.
Y'all gonna make me
We do have a senior center. We don't have
me
homeless.
End up trying to be a flat earther.
Our church takes donated food and gives it to people that need it. Is there a homeless shelter? No. Y'all have a good night. Okay, prepping artists. Thanks for stopping in. We got about 10 minutes left. Thanks for stopping in, prepping artists. I'm going to come check y'all out. I've checked you out before, but I'm going to come back and visit If you live by a larger city, take your sign and put a table out and give them away or sell them. Well, we live 30 minutes from the largest town around here. And it ain't a city, really. I guess it's a city, but not really.
It's a city of
My house feels like a
restaurants.
homeless shelter during deer season. I guess I made it for a few minutes. Hey, Honey Hollow. I guess I made it for a few minutes. That's another one I got to go revisit. It's been a while. I was trying to catch up with some people today, but I had no notifications of any of y'all, my friends. And so I was trying to think of people in my head of who I need to go visit their channel, because I'm not getting any notifications on hardly anybody except, dumb stuff that I have went and seen, like just dumb stuff where I saw a title of something and went and seen it, and now I get notifications on that all the time. I'm like, okay. I don't like the algorithm. I give my extra eggs to neighbors and friends at church. Yeah, that's what I need to do. You could ask your local churches if there's families in need. Everybody around here knows each other. So I probably don't even have to ask the church. I can probably just think of some or just ask a couple people, because we're in a very rural area and everybody knows everybody. So
Yeah, and just about everybody got chickens.
a lot of people have chickens. So probably a lot of people have too many eggs like us. But I'll see. I'm going to check into that. Same here,
Just
about
wait till
30 minutes
Halloween
to the
this year.
city, but only about 15 minutes to town. I posted for the first time this morning in 2 weeks. Well, I don't know if I got notification. I'm going to have to look, see if I got your notification. I haven't been getting anybody's notifications because I didn't watch for a while. Wasn't watching while I was sick. I was barely watching anything. And during that time, I think is when all my notifications kind of wasn't happening. And then if I did watch something, I'm getting all that goofy stuff. Sell them to restaurants. I don't know. That might be an idea. I have actually a kind of a friend who owns a restaurant here. I could ask, but I bet they get them cheap. They get them in big trays cheap. I'd have to get big trays. I don't know. That might be. And if I did that, I'm not sure I could even sell enough for them, which they might buy some of mine and some other. I don't know. That's an idea. Thank y'all. Sometimes life just gets in the way. Yes, absolutely. Oh, at least it's 4-legged deer he's hunting. I missed that conversation. If you put them on a table in the city, I'm thinking about you come back, the eggs be gone. The money box would be gone. The table be gone. Your sign be gone. Yeah.
Everything be gone.
That's good. That's good, Linda. Check with your local DFCS office to see if any foster homes would like to have some. I didn't get your notification either. I got more chicks hatched today. Is it ever okay for an older lady in church to slap someone younger on the wrist? Had it happen to me for walking to the piano without
sighted guide.
Well, no, I don't think it is okay, because she shouldn't put her hands on you. That's my opinion. She need to keep her hands to herself and not put her hands on you.
You need to take that advice.
I don't put my hands on nobody. Who do I put my hands on?
Mr. Willie know who you put your hands on.
You my husband. You ain't somebody at church. Anyway, we're about to run out of time. No, it is not, Alfonso. I agree. It is not okay. Tell her to keep her hands to herself. And don't touch you. And we said so. Have to run. Have a great weekend. You too, Susan. Teresa is fixing to lay hands on Lee. Oh, yep.
Oh, man.
So I guess that's about it. We got just a few minutes left. Hand her a snake to test her faith. Our son has a farm stand and it really works for them. Now, see, I would like to have one at the end of my road, but we don't get enough traffic. I would like to have a farm stand, farm stand, kind of like Stivers, like Jen and Zach Stivers have a farm stand at the end of our road. Somebody's thumping.
Somebody bumping or UPS? No, it must have been somebody bumping.
They must have really been bumping because we are not
They
that
had to
close
be
to the
bumping.
road. We're not very close to the road. They had to be bumping.
Well, you know what happened last time there was some bumping like that going on down this road.
Yeah. Somebody went to jail.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would like to have a farm stand at the end of my road. I've talked about it many times. We've talked about it, and he was going to build me something down there, but we just don't get enough traffic. The county was talking about making some tourism because we are by the river, and down our road goes to the river bottoms. And it used to be some kind of camping and things down there, but there's not that much anymore. But they were talking about doing like 4-wheeler trails and stuff down there. And I got all excited and was ready to do my farm stand. And then that all fell through and they don't have nothing down here. So it's a few people coming down this road to go fishing. What it was. Let's see. Rebecca.
Not anymore. There used to be railroad tracks that come through right at our property down here.
Roberta was leaving.
But there's no tracks anymore. It's just up the old railroad bed.
Are you near any railroad tracks? That's what you just read.
Mm-hmm.
Roberta, I can spell. My fingers can't. I was wondering who Rebecca was. Okay. You could have one next to your house, and when they pull up, it shows it self-serve. Then you wouldn't have to talk to anyone if you're busy. Yeah, there's some people around here do that. They do the honor. They call it the honor box, an honor box or something. And people around here do that, but they have more traffic than we do. We don't hardly have much traffic down this road.
Yeah, most of them that do that, they put it on the main roads.
Yeah. We're out a little ways.
Goes in between each of the towns.
I wish they were going to get more tourism down this road. I really do. And
oh no, we get enough of that during hunting season.
In hunting season, we do. Hunting season, people go down there to hunt.
Yeah, 3 o'clock in the morning.
What was that?
Spunky?
Oh, did he come in?
You laid me a while ago.
I didn't mean to.
Well, he come in.
Okay.
You went out.
He scared me. Let's see. And you can keep your sign next to the road. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to put my flag down there by the mailbox, and at least when people are driving by, maybe they'll get my number and text me and see if I have eggs or whatever, you know. And there's Patty. So let me show my flag again if anybody came in and don't know what we're talking about. I cut my finger today and it hurts really bad. There's my flag. I had this made on Etsy. It's a little flag, one of those little flags that you put on the little yard stand. I'm going to put it by my mailbox and hopefully start selling eggs again. I was selling eggs at work some, but I'm working from home now, so I'm getting a real backup of eggs now.
I was going to say, you'd have to be down there about 3 o'clock in the morning because they come through between 3 and 4 o'clock.
I was selling eggs at work too. My dogs go crazy if somebody comes up. It would be hard to sell things from home. In hunting season, you could make some
That little one you
biscuits and
got over
eggs,
there.
and they could stop by for breakfast. See, I thought about that with the farm stand. I could keep in mind the hunters and the fishers.
But you can't get up in time to
Well,
fix breakfast for no hunters.
well, I just would have to.
There
I
ain't
don't.
no way you'd get up at 2:30, 3 o'clock
Oh
in the morning and
no.
start
Oh
cooking
no.
breakfast.
If they going hunting that early, they don't need breakfast.
They getting out there about an hour
Oh.
before sun starts coming
Kathy,
up.
I think Kathy is still in Georgia. I haven't heard from her. I need to marco her and find out, but I believe she is still in Georgia. Let's see. Put in a cooler. Put it in a cooler with an ice pack, maybe. This dang heart. I didn't get rid of this heart, and I'm gonna have to do that. Nancy told me how to get rid of the heart
With a hot
last time.
pack. Yeah, nobody want no cold biscuit sandwich.
Oh, I was thinking of the eggs. Yeah. Brunch. Brunch. There you go, Julie. I'm gonna serve them brunch.
Usually by brunch, they've already had a fifth of whiskey down there, and they're shooting blackbirds thinking it's ducks.
I'd be like, after you get done hunting, come back by for brunch. Oh, there's Kathy. Kathy's at home, Christy. Oh, I gave away a rooster one day, and Dakota went crazy when he touched one of his chickens. Oh. So Kathy is home. I haven't talked to her. I'm gonna have to marco her, see what's going on. Can you possibly see if there is any leftover railroad spikes or rails from your area? I would like to have them if possible. Well, I don't know, but I'm thinking that'd be pretty pricey to ship.
I mean, I've got a few old spikes
Later.
around here.
Later, honey. Honey Hollow is going to bed. Oh, no, just good night.
Yeah.
I'm thinking
They're
bed. I'm
pretty
thinking
heavy.
bed. I'm ready to go bed. They eat at Quickie Mart. Yeah, they eat at Quickie Mart. We don't have a Quickie Mart. Ha ha! We don't have a Quickie Mart, so they can't eat at Quickie Mart.
No,
They have to
can't.
come by here. And I can put up a Quickie Mart.
You're gonna.
I was trying to
Oh,
carry
you don't
some
need to be doing no
stuff and
Quickie
realized
Mart
you guys
stuff.
were
Y'all
off.
gonna give me in trouble.
Like to have them if possible. He would like to have some spikes. So I don't know how we're going to get them to you, but hey, Josh at Skinner Farms. Anyway, we're going over now. Now we're going over our time. Can I hate autocorrect? I don't know what she said that autocorrect.
Oh, you can hate autocorrect because whenever I try to do that voice talking stuff, no, you can't read what in the heck it writes.
Hey, I ate at the Quick Stop the other day. Had a chicken sandwich and drink special. Well, we don't have any of those around here. There ain't nothing quick. Ain't no quick nothing around here.
No.
Kathy is canning. That's what I've been doing all day, Kathy. I've been canning all day, just about all day. And I've cut my fingers till I'm just, my fingers are sore. I can't pick up a knife without cutting myself. And my
they have a lot of fun
fingers are
with me,
sore.
Patty. I've gotten
I'm
so
sure
mad at it.
Oh, good night, Linda. Yeah, we're fixing to get off here anyway. Did Teresa cook today? Don't ask that question. Don't answer that question.
What?
Mr. Willie wants to know if I cooked today. Well, I said you were going to ask that. I said, okay, so I cooked me something. But
Yeah,
what
but
he
she didn't
decided
cook me
to have,
nothing.
because he didn't want what I cooked.
Because you didn't tell me what you was cooking yourself.
Would you have wanted it? No.
I would have probably said, yeah, I'll try that. But you told me you was gonna have
You
shrimp,
never eat that. Well, I was thinking
and
about
I wasn't gonna eat no shrimp.
Okay. Well, anyway.
So I said, no, I'll just do a couple of hot
Anyway,
dogs.
I made
So
me.
I had to settle for a couple of hot dogs, and
I made
she
me.
goes all out and makes this fancy chicken tortilla fajita and
chicken quesadilla.
all kinds of stuff
A
going
chicken
on.
quesadilla. And he don't ever eat nothing like that. So I made me a chicken quesadilla, and he was going to have hot dogs. And when he was getting his hot dogs, I said, do you want to try by this? And he said, no. And I said, don't tell Mr. Willie what you had for supper, or he's going to get on me because you had hot dogs and I had chicken quesadilla.
Don't worry, Mr. Willie. I made them better because I put me some American cheese on it. Made it good.
Good night,
America.
Money Pit. Yeah, we got to get off here. Love shrimp. Poor Lee. Good night, sweet people. I love you all. We love y'all too. I've learned to cook through the Independent Living Program from the NM Commission for the Blind. I would have ate hot dogs with you, Lee. I take as a no, shame on you.
Mm-hmm.
Mac has food suggestions on Facebook. There you go.
I've seen some of Mac's food suggestions.
I like a good chili dog. I thought maybe he was going to have chili dog or something because he was getting hot dogs out.
Got no chili here.
So, but I knew Mr. Willie was going to ask, and it wasn't going to look good that he had hot dogs and I had a chicken quesadilla. I knew that wasn't going to go over good. Cheese and onions on top.
But for a good
not Barb.
top note, they were all beef.
All beef hot dogs.
It wasn't no chicken.
That's all I
pork
get anymore. All I get anymore is all beef hot dogs.
Or at least that's what they say it is, all beef. Hell, who knows what it is, really.
That's all I get anymore is all beef. I can have hot dogs again, yay.
It may be something of beef, but it.
If I see all beef hot dogs on sale, I get 3 or 4 packs of them. So anyway, that's what I've been doing. All right, that's it. We're 7 minutes over. We're going to get off here. Thank y'all for coming, and I'll be trying to catch up with some of y'all's channels, whoever's got a channel, and go subscribe. I'm going to put it on here one more time. Go subscribe to my friend if you haven't. She's trying to start a new channel. She is a friend of mine that lives here close, and I'm going to put that here, hopefully, and y'all go subscribe if you didn't already. My friend Myra is trying to start a channel and needs some subs. Tell her I sent you. Tell her Stringfield Ridge Farm sent you over, and we'd appreciate that. And give her a sweet lady
as well.
Who? Alfonso has a channel as well. Okay, if you, I don't have your link. If you want to link that sometime, or not, is it the same? I guess it's the same as your name. So y'all go check out Alfonso. I think he has music. I've seen him on our Treasured Homes channel, and he plays music. I hope it's a good weekend coming up, or a good week coming up. That heart is in the dang way. All right, night, y'all. Thank you for being here. We love y'all.
It's going
Tuesday. I will be on Tuesday at noon.
No, it's week.
Glad I caught you live.
It's going to be a hot one here
love
next
you too,
week,
Linda.
So
all right. Oh, I gotta find the end. I gotta find end on here.
Peace out.
Alfonso plays all the instruments. Awesome. Awesome, Alfonso. Y'all go check out Alfonso as well. Thank you. Love y'all. Good night.